New Yorkers are accustomed to big events and worldwide attention, but even the most skeptical of them were doing double takes the week of June 3, 1995, as 4 giant movie screens arose over the treetops of Central Park, and a mammoth stage was being constructed on the Great Lawn. It was all part of the preparation for the world premiere of Disney's 33rd animated feature, Pocahontas. The event took more than 9 months to plan, and according to Richard Cook of Buena Vista Pictures, the several weeks before the event were a little hectic.
Over the last couple weeks, we've been virtually working 24 hours a day in order to get it ready for Saturday.
Around the site, New Yorkers enjoyed their daily routines in the park, almost as usual.
I've heard that it was big, but I just came by today and wow, it's pretty big.
The more people in Central Park, the better. We love it. Right, Mountie?
The Pocahontas premiere used enough electricity to light the World Trade Center and enough audio wattage to power 5 rock concerts. But technology wasn't the only consideration in planning the event.
We're coming into an environmental area. They wanted to make sure that we took care of it while we were here and that when we left it would be the same as when we came here, or better.
The premiere in the park required the efforts of more than 1,500 workers, both for the film presentation and the live stage events that preceded it. The audience was chosen by random drawings held around the United States. The more than 100,000 people began arriving in the afternoon to stake their seats on the Great Lawn and enjoy the time before the screening with friends and family, street performers, picnic suppers, and a variety of special live pre-show performances on the gigantic stage. New York Mayor Giuliani saw the event as perfectly suited to the New York personality.
It really is a tremendous site, and it gives you a sense that something like this could only be done in New York City at this magnitude and with this kind of flair.
As Richard Cook watched months of intense planning and hard work come together flawlessly in the record-breaking event, he was pleased.
It makes you feel great, it really does, especially with all the people having such a good time.
Russell Means, the voice of Chief Powhatan, saluted the press corps that waited at the entrance to the premiere. Disney Vice Chairman Roy Disney was a cheery guest, as was Judy Kuhn, the singing voice of Pocahontas.
It's overwhelming. I mean, I've never seen anything like it. I mean, I've lived in New York and I've been in showbiz a while, but I've never seen anything like this. Yeah.
Also overwhelmed by the event was the speaking voice of Pocahontas, Irene Bedard.
It's beyond my wildest dreams.
As the sun set over Manhattan, the show began. 8 specially made 70mm prints of Pocahontas, the only 70mm prints made, began their run. Before the evening ended, nearly 16 miles of film had been projected. Even the sound for this premiere was specially engineered, intentionally offset 12 frames out of synchronization to make sure the sound carried in sync across the 13-acre viewing area. The premiere screening was underway, and the specially constructed 8-story-high screens were visible above the treetops. In true Disney fashion, a special live show and sensational fireworks display brought the largest film premiere in history to a suitably spectacular close.